Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this 4-game series. But
leading off tonight for the Yankees, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the American League. So expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
Third.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Pham has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clint Frazier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch from the stretch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Meadows ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Line drive to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Meadows. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and no strikes. Pham playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Meadows is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Now to the plate, Scotty Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, the second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mackenzie Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now
ready for another chance. Tony Reese. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Meadows will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the arc. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Voigt is there. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
You froze him on the fastball there. Austin Meadows becomes out number 2 this inning. Skied down the left field line. Frazier shading to his right, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Showtrack. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Meadows is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Scotty Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Garcia to the track. And that baby's gone. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Hot shot down the line. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Tony Reese.
Tony Reese.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air.